This is your mate, Dave Mate 10, and I hit tier 300 on Black Ops 4, Operation Absolute Zero, and I'm very proud of myself for this effort. I put in a lot of hard work of grinding for endless hours and weeks and days, which with very little sleep, which I have never done before in the game. I've enjoyed this game so much, and I love doing it. I know you don't get much from hitting tier 300, and if you hit tier 100 you get the SWAT rift, which is pretty cool. Like, it's not a bad gun, it goes off, but tier 300 you don't really get much, but I thought, why not? I was pretty high up in the tiers, I may as well go up further. But yeah, this was just a personal goal. This is just a mosh pit series, pro mosh pit in the background, back gameplay, so you know, just for your enjoyment. I should probably live stream more often for multiplayer and zombies. Definitely to get onto the zombies. I don't think I've live streamed at all for it yet, but you know, I had a lot of fun with this game. Also, the new operation. Now, from what I heard, it's pretty cool. I love it. I think it's called like a, you know, I'm just gonna chuck it up on the screen and just show you because, yeah, Operation Grand Heist. You know, that looks so cool. That's great. And what it says is, Operation Grand Heist is live. Whether you're a wheelman, safecracker, or straight muscle, this new operation is overflowing with what you need. Here's a quick rundown on what you get. A new specialist outrider. 100 new tiers of exclusive themed loot to unlock. New weapons and game modes. A completely revamped black marker and the introduction of blackjack. Zombie updates, blackout updates, and much, much more. Outrider is unlocked once you get through the first tier. So what are you waiting for? Hop into a match, fight your way to victory, and experience the new specialist. Now, new guns and new game modes. Well, I'm not too sure what the guns are yet, and the game modes, not too sure about that either, but hopefully, you know, it'd be good if they get some new guns, because last season, or the last operation, they did have the Daemon and the SWAT, you know, which was new, but they also had the Cap 45, which was a remastered gun. But, you know, we'll see what they do here, you know, and as for game modes, you know, anything could happen. Here's the black market updates. Contraband will now be entirely focused on operations, events, and special orders. Looking for reserves? Blackjack has opened his vault of reserves with cases and crates, which include a bundle of 3 cases. Blackjack's shop now has all of your items in one place, including new personalized deals just for you, a history of anything you have acquired from Blackjack's shop, and reserves can be viewed in the inventory tab. You know, it's cool that they've added new stuff to the game. You know, I think it says all those items that you can buy are just going to be in that one spot. There might be some free crates, but you know, who knows? But when the season drops, we'll know for sure. You know, it's really cool. Like, no, I love it. You know, I love what they're adding to the game. They're expanding more. You know, Black Ops 4, when it drops, you know, it had a lot of people playing it, and then I think a few people, actually quite a few people lost interest to it, but now they're starting to, you know, get the excitement back, like Black Ops 3 and Black Ops, you know, all the Call of Duties that was, everyone was hyped about. I think they're starting to get back into it, back into their jam, into their groove. But no, it's really cool. Really good. Also the specialist. I'm not too sure about the specialist, of what that might be, but I think there's an overview of the latest addition to the specialist roster represents the finest that Brazil's specialist forces has to offer. Her call sign? Outrider. Born Alessandra Castillo, Outrider hails from Rio de Janeiro's Rosina favela. Her cunning and toughness has served her well as a youth, and that's just as true when she enters a multiplayer match. Her special issue weaponry, the Sparrow, is a bow that fires explosives tipped arrows. Oh no, sorry, explosive tipped arrows. Her special issue equipment, the Hawk, is a camera drone that marks enemies for her from above. Outrider is yours once you unlock the first tier of the Operation Grand Heist stream. So hurry up and unlock the lethal bow and aerial talents of Rio's finest. Wow, that sounds cool. That's just like the specialists in Black Ops 3 when you had the Sparrow and the Vision Pulse, like that same character. I mean, that's pretty cool, and I think they might have like improved on that from Black Ops 3, like even made it more better. So I'm actually pretty excited to test out that new Outrider, especially for sure. That just looks like a load of fun out there. And of course, we can't forget the Mosh Pit, the Pro Series Mosh Pit, which is awesome. Play Black Ops 4 just like the pros of CWL in the newest playlist, Pro Series Mosh Pit. All gameplay settings are set specifically to the most up-to-date CWL rule set, so you'll have to prove yourself with the same restrictions on the same maps and in the same modes as the best in the world. Hop into a match today to get a feel for how you'd stack up. Restrictions, the game has set their own restrictions, so it's fair for everyone, so no one in that playlist can have an advantage over someone else. So I have played it, and majority of the people use Maddoxes and Sorgs. I have seen people use the Core Diet, and I've also seen people use the GKS, and I've only seen one person use the Ramp Up. But honestly, out of all the time I've played it, which is quite a bit, generally people just use the Maddox and the Sorg. And like for instance, the Hades that's banned, that's restricted. Rapid fire, high caliber, like they've made it fair. Let's just say that. And even with some of the equipment and specialties, you can't use all of them. And yeah, they've made it fair for everyone, I reckon, and I like it. Now, as for the Recon, that was the most used specialist for last Operation Absolute Zero. You know, a lot of people loved it. Me personally, I didn't really use them much. I usually use Crash, Nomad, and sometimes Prophet on an occasion. I'm using Nomad now. But I know a lot of my mates loved Recon. They've always used him. You know, I can see why a lot of people liked it too. You know, I love my teammates using Recon. I think it helps me. But I just don't like to use it personally. But you know, it's definitely a team player character right there. There's so much things to be excited for Black Ops 4. Enjoy.